Good Tuesday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with Ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as WeatherValet. Chris, we have a cold front knocking on the door.
Yeah, Joe, we got a low pressure that's spinning over eastern Colorado here this morning. It's got the associated cold front that's sitting up in northeast Colorado, southwest Nebraska, kind of on a line from Akron through Imperial and North Platte. And that has the winds to a northeasterly direction already up there around 5 miles per hour. We actually got northeast winds in Goodland and Burlington here this morning at that 5 miles per hour. And then you get to the east of Highway 27, Highways 25 and 83. We've got southerly winds, southeasterly winds at around 10 miles per hour. Our dew points are elevated in the middle to upper 60s, and our temperatures this morning are starting out in the upper 60s to low 70s. You get out there on the Kansas-Colorado line and in eastern Colorado, we're in the lower 60s out there with dew points in the upper 50s. So that's kind of where your dry line is set up along that Kansas-Colorado line for later this afternoon, evening. As that low pressure and system and cold front move through, that'll increase our chances for some shower and storm activity. Those will be the areas that the storms develop during the middle, late afternoon periods up there along that front, northeast Colorado, southwest Nebraska, and along that dry line, and then swing through during the evening hours. It looks like our potential for at least a marginal slight risk of severe weather is the Kansas-Nebraska border. If you're along highways 34 and 36, you've got a higher threat for some microburst winds, maybe some locally heavy rain of 1 to 2 inches and hail up to 1 inch in diameter. Could see those wind gusts at 60, 70 miles per hour off those storms. And that is, to the north. And then you also got that threat along that dry line moving north and east as the low pressure swings through during that same period. So if you get caught by both of those systems, say you get a thunderstorm with the first period later in the afternoon and something later in the evening coming along with that cold front when it swings through, again, that potential for the locally heavy rainfall up there 2 inches is possible in those counties in Kansas and Nebraska along that Kansas-Nebraska border. Temperature-wise, we're going to see temperatures quickly climb up in the middle to upper 90s, particularly if you're out here along 25 and 83, where these temperatures are warmer and the dew points are higher. So we got one more hot day, kind of muggy conditions. That front will come through. The winds will turn from the southeast to the northeast this evening. As that front dives in, temperatures overnight will quickly drop into the lower 60s behind that system. That upper level low, the main storm system, tomorrow and Thursday will move through the northern plains, the Great Lakes state. That'll squash that high pressure that's been sitting over the region in the southeast United States and bring cooler air over the central part of the country. We can expect high temperatures tomorrow in the lower to mid 80s, upper 70s, low 80s for Thursday and Friday. We got the chance for some disturbances coming in the northwest flow in the evenings, overnight, late afternoon periods. So we've got chances for the showers and storms, but they don't look like they would likely be severe or have the local heavy rain. They'd be more scattered. Again, we'll take that cooler temperatures to end the week. To get towards Saturday, Sunday, early next week, over the weekend, high pressure tries to build back over the area. It probably doesn't get fully established where we'll have the intense heat, but we'll see temperatures climb back into the upper 80s, low 90s. Our overnight lows from these upper 50s, low 60s to end the week, back into seasonal values in that 60 to 65 degree range. We'll still have the chance for the showers and storms coming over the top of the ridge in the northwesterly flow, particularly Sunday afternoon, evening. It looks like that'll drag something through areas along the Kansas-Nebraska border. Along highways 83 would be the main threat once again there Sunday afternoon. That'll keep the temperatures in check for Monday, Tuesday. We're talking again those upper 80s on Monday, low 90s on Tuesday. And then we'll see if there's another system. Models are showing some active systems the middle of next week, and again 2 or 3 days later over that next weekend in August. So it does appear that it will be trending drier to start August, warming back up to normal values in the upper 80s, low 90s, with some storm chances keeping the rain in the forecast. So that is a pretty decent start to August. Generally, when we see that really hot and dry periods here the last many years, we may miss that this year and be more normal and keep rain chances coming to start August.
Okay, once again, that's Ag Meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as Weather Valet for 106.1 KYVZ. I'm Joe Vazurek.